Hey, what's up guys? Jay Burton here, and today I want to make a video about Bastion and why he's not overpowered. I'm not really going to include any gameplay in this because I don't have anything or any gameplay to support this, because during the last 4-day period where we could play Overwatch beta, I was just having fun. But I want to get this video out before Overwatch releases, because a lot of new players are going to run into Bastions and they're not going to know how to deal with them, and instead of figuring out how to deal with them, they're just going to complain saying Bastion's overpowered and ridicule everybody who plays Bastion. That bugs me. It's like in WoW, you always have those people that are getting wrecked in PvP. Their first sentence, "Oh, you're lucky my character's underpowered and your character's overpowered." If you're one of my viewers and you're one of those people, please change your attitude about video games. That's the worst attitude to have. Okay, now with that said, let's move on here. So, let's talk about Bastion. Every hero in Overwatch is good at something and weak against something. What is Bastion good at? Well, he can defend an area really well. He's great at locking down some choke point or completely keeping somebody off an objective. He excels at that. Okay, what's he weak against? Well, not only does he have hardly any mobility, when he is sieged up, he has 0 mobility. Okay, so who's good against people who have no mobility? Well, I've got actually a fairly decent list here. Before I go into that, though, I just want to talk about this. New players often like to just play their favorite hero. Every game, play their favorite hero. For example, I did an hour of gameplay, and I had a lot of the same people in my game. You know, every match, almost the same people. And this one guy always played Tracer. Always played Tracer. I healed for like the first 4 matches, and I got a little bored. You know, I wanted to go Hanzo. I wanted to do some sniping. So I switched, and we didn't have a support. I was like, "Hey man, would you like to go healer?" He's like, "I want to play Tracer." You know, just want those people. Okay, you can do what you want. This isn't ranked. I guess I can't get mad at it, but it's kind of annoying, you know? But whatever. New players like to just play their favorite heroes. That's okay. But you gotta understand, if you want to play this game competitively, there's counters to everybody, and you gotta learn to use those counters. Bastion has counters. Let's move into those. So the first one, I'm gonna say Junkrat. He's not a hard counter. He's just kind of a counter, and it's situational. If Junkrat can get higher ground, or is on level ground with Bastion, Junkrat can take out Bastion. His little grenade launcher actually does a lot of damage, and you can easily get direct contact if you're on level or higher ground than Bastion. Now, if Bastion is higher than you, Junkrat will have a hard time dealing with him. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Kinji. Kinji is a fun counter. This isn't a guaranteed counter either, because it depends on the Bastion as well. So Kinji has a reflectability, like, you know, he can parry bullets or other projectiles back at the shooter. Bastion shoots a lot of bullets per second, so one parry can really destroy Bastion. But the parry makes a very distinct, loud noise, and so if the Bastion is paying attention and hears it and quits shooting, the Genji's in trouble. So it kind of depends. I mean, it's hard to pay attention to that, especially when you're in the heat of battle and there's a lot of stuff going on. So you gotta watch out for that Genji. Or, if you're versing a Bastion, try out Kinji. Give it a shot. Get it? Overwatch. Give it a shot. Oh man, I'm so funny. Okay, anyways. Alright. Now the next one is Pharah. She's a very good counter to Bastion. Her rocket launcher, with like direct hits, does a lot of damage. Huge amount. The only trick, though, is you don't want to just launch yourself up in the air and float above Bastion. You move very slow when you're in the air. Easy to get picked off by Bastion. You want to stay like behind a wall, pop out, shoot him, get behind the wall, just repeat. Pop out, shoot, pop out, shoot, pop out, shoot, just like that. You'll take him out easily. And let's move into some of the other hard counters. The snipers. The snipers are very good counters to Bastion. The same tactics, pop out and shoot. Hanzo does it best because he can charge up his bow, pop out just barely, not even for a split second, just boom, headshot. Because he can't move, it's easy to land those headshots, those dinks. And Widowmaker's very good at it too. You know, she can zoom in, so it's easier to see where the head is. So the snipers are hard counters to Bastion. If your team is getting destroyed by Bastion and you have no snipers, you probably want to go a sniper. Unless you're going to be that Tracer guy, and you want to play Tracer no matter what. I want to play Tracer. You know, that guy. Bugs me. I mean, you're going to get destroyed. Because you don't want to switch to a counter. And then you're going to start complaining, saying Bastion's overpowered, and we're back at square one. So yes, if you're too lazy or don't want to switch to somebody, I guess Bastion could be overpowered. But that's not fair to say when there's so many hard counters to easily take care of him. Alright guys, I just want to talk about that before Overwatch hits, so a lot of new people won't be running into that mistake. And see you guys at launch.